Our plank pulls are a great core stability exercise, as well as working a lot of strength and stability in our chest, shoulders, and triceps as well. We're going to want a dumbbell for this exercise. You can also use a kettlebell. You can use a sandbag. You can use pretty much any weight that you're able to pull back and forth from side to side. We're going to get in a high plank. So that means wrists right underneath the shoulders, not down on the forearms. That would be a low plank. So high plank to where we're up, wrists right under those shoulders, core nice and tight, nice straight line from those heels up to that head. If you need to, this is the tougher version, if you need to, you can drop down onto those knees, and that will make it a little bit easier. But still make sure those hips are down, and you're keeping a nice straight line from now the knees up to the head, and the wrists are staying under the shoulders. We're not lifting the hips back and up like this. So easier, tougher, up on the toes. We're then going to start with a dumbbell on one side of the body outside of that hand. So I'm going to start with that dumbbell on the right side here, just outside of my right hand. I'm going to keep my core nice and tight as I lift off with my left hand, transferring my weight over onto my right. Reach through, grab that dumbbell, slide it across, set it down, and then complete it with the other side. Reach through with that right hand, slide it across to that starting position, drop it back down. I'm going back and forth here on this exercise, focusing on keeping my core nice and tight, my torso square to the floor, not twisting throughout this movement. Most common mistakes made on this one, number one, not getting the proper setup. So really make sure that those wrists are under the shoulders here and you're looking down in between the fingertips. We're not way out here. This is going to make it a lot tougher. So make sure you're getting that proper setup. Another big thing I see done on this one is a lot of people will want to push the weight through instead of pulling it through. This is a plank pull through, not a plank push through. So make sure that you are pulling that weight. So what a plank push through looks like, which often gets confused here, is people will start here with that weight on the right side and they'll use that right hand to grab that weight and push it across. So we're doing the opposite movement. So remember, for this exercise, whatever side that weight is on, you're using the other hand to reach across and through and pull it across to the other side of the body. Another big thing to remember on this one is try to get as far of a range of motion as you can here. We're trying to pull that weight to the outside of where that hand is going to go down, not just barely across. What that looks like, instead, someone will get up in position here. They'll pull it maybe to right here, right back and forth. We want to make sure that we're pulling that weight all the way out to where we set that hand back down. That weight is now on the outside of that hand. So we're really having to reach across the body to pull that weight across. So again, start off lightweight here. Start off on your knees if you need to. Focus on keeping that core nice and tight while performing that movement, and then progress up onto the toes and start to progress up in weight when you feel comfortable.